What's up, everybody? We're going to try to get into iRacing. It seems like it's taken forever to actually get into iRacing, which could be because so many people are trying to get in and race in the rain, which is just what we're trying to do. Oh, man, this is not going to be good if this doesn't work. I saw a lot of people were having troubles logging in. I was able to actually get in earlier, and then it wouldn't quite work. I was trying to do test drives, didn't actually let me in. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Beautiful. All right. Great. I'm just going to do some AI stuff. I don't quite want to get into online stuff just for testing this out. So we're going to go into a single race mode. Just get into, actually, you know what? We should probably just get into some practice first. So let's get into some test driving. I was bummed because I noticed when I was doing this earlier, the Porsche Cayman didn't have rain tires, so it wouldn't actually let me test. So we are going to do a test in my McLaren MP4. And what do you guys think of that livery right there, the black and white? Going to go to Laguna Seca. Where are you? Weather Tech. Full course. Select weather. So track moisture. This was the weird thing that I'm a little confused as to why they did it this way. Maybe because like rain is dynamic and it normally like picks up and cools down. It might stay the whole time. It might not. But you can't actually use just static weather if you want it to rain. You can make the track super moist. Oh, you selected a car that does not have rain tires. Great. So I can't actually use the McLaren. You know what car does have rain tires? The Ferrari. So we're going to swap on over to the Ferrari, go into weather. Yeah, here we go. So here you can see now it's actually highlighted. If you pick very heavy, it automatically sets up to overcast. Oh, system cannot connect to, that's weird. Timeline editor. This is how you create rain. And as we do this, we are going to do a quick little share on Twitter to see if we can get some more people joining us. We got 2 watching right now. Hey, if you're watching, thanks. All right, so let's view channel. Share that we are live, copy link. Head on over to Twitter. All right. Maybe we'll get a person or two out of that. I've got my other monitor set up over here. My gaming stuff is all set up right in front of me here. So let's add conditions. Temperature. Okay, so I want to just start out with kind of your moderate rain, drag to reorder. Oh, interesting. So then you add on the beginning and end. So if the temperature or the time starts at 3, oh, this is sweet. So clear into moderate rain, edit this into heavy rain. So we're really quickly going to get into some moderate rain. Oh, okay. So there's actually a minimum time frame that it can be, which I guess makes sense, where like you're not going to get into something for no time at all. So we're going to go moderate to heavy to then clear. Track temperature, wind speed, we'll do auto there. Submit timing. That was super weird. Why did it back out into this? Test drive. Whoa, what happened? Go back to Laguna Seca. Timeline editor, launch. All right, we're going to start out with clear, move into some rain pretty quickly, and then get back into some nice sunny weather. Let's do some just rain for a short amount of time. All right, cool. So that worked. Now we've got clear to start out, intermittent rain, some intermittent cloud cover. Don't really have too much fog. So let's jump into what we've got. So my setup, I have the very basic Thrustmaster TMX force feedback, and then I've got the Thrustmaster T LCM pedals. So these are like the entry level load cell pedals from Thrustmaster. They're only like $200. The unfortunate thing though is you can see the chair that I'm using is not bolted into the ground in any way. And the force to actually press on these pedals, which are also not bolted into a ground or a setup, is pretty strong. So the way I actually keep them is I have books in between the wall and my pedals. So I press on my brake really hard. There's as minimal movement as possible, I'd say. All right. Garage, we want high downforce because we are going to be in the rain. But let's check out tires. Look at that. They added a tire type, dry to wet. Cool. All right, so let's get out there. I wonder, can you guys
give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers?
So let's get out there. Okay,
give us a few clean laps to get our fuel numbers.
Cool. I've got the stream set up on another monitor, and I wanted to see if you guys could hear what's actually in the game, because I've got that into my headset here. The other thing is the force feedback wheel does not have a ton of buttons. And so what I honestly have no clue is how to use my wiper, which I now understand that's going to be a really big problem once it starts raining. All right, let's not roast these tires on lap one. Also, I'm going to be totally honest. I am essentially a noob when it comes to like track racing. If we start to get into NASCAR, I'm not bad, especially on drafting tracks. I'm actually pretty good. It's pretty easy to be good on drafting tracks as long as you can keep a straight line. Oh man, really? See, look at that. It's not even raining, and there we go. We just crashed out. That wasn't good. So I never knocked up those brakes. That was weird. I never used the Ferrari. Let's get back out there. So the one thing I can't tell, ask Spotter for a report.
We expect light rain soon.
All right, so we've got light rain coming. The one thing I don't see though, even on the Ferrari dash, is the current time. Okay, here we go. So it is 3:09. I'm looking so much at my graphics on the right. I'm not even paying attention. So that means the rain is going to be coming in maybe 4 or 5 minutes. So that means we've got about a lap, well, really 2 laps here to warm up the tires. I really should have picked a car that I actually know a bit better. Where do we have ABS is 1 and traction controls on the odd one? Let's bump those puppies up a little bit. Again, I got to be paying attention a lot more than what I'm doing. All right.
They said you cut the core.
Yeah. All right, so we've got the ABS and traction control. Brake pressure is fine. All right. The iRacing official series, that's the Formula V car, is a blast on Laguna Seca. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can actually get a decent lap in. Oh, that was way too fast on the brakes there. So again, you'll notice, especially under braking, I'm really not that great at trail braking because of the way I'm not secured, my pedals aren't secure. That's going to have to be the next thing I do is get... Okay, so we still didn't brake in time.
They said you cut the core.
I was playing so much with the Indy cars and Formula V cars on this. This is so weird to hop into a GT3. I don't even know, do you call this a GT3? It's a class, right? All right, looks like we're getting cloudy. That's kind of cool to see. It's definitely getting darker. All right, so it says 312, and we had a 100% chance at 315. Yep. Oh, 100% chance at 313. It looks like it also makes the wind pick up and even change direction. So I wonder if they're kind of like, oh, the rain's going to come in from the north, as you see here, and then maybe the good weather comes out of the east and south. It's kind of cool. It's also cool that you can just ask your spotter for a weather report now. All right, now we braked way too much and too early. All right, here we go. Here comes the rain. Let's see how we handle. All right, so the wiper just came on automatically, which is kind of nice. I wonder if that's because I don't have the wiper mapped. Oh, okay, wow, that was a big surprise. I did not expect to have like all of a sudden the line come across my screen.
We've got good fuel data.
All right, so coming into the first turn, oh, it braked way early. don't notice too much of a difference. Maybe a little more slippery there. Take it a little bit calmer into this turn.
The session has been declared wet.
All right, so the session's declared wet. Probably could throw on some wet weather tires. I think some other games like Gran Turismo, they actually like show you on the tires whether you're better to be on the dry or wet. I kind of like that, like the pure sim nature of this. It doesn't give you any of that at all. And to be honest, I'm really not noticing too much of a difference yet. So we're gonna push on into. Oh, I say that, and there we go. All right, we didn't totally lose it. Oh man. All right. We almost got a full lap. Oh, now we're just totally spinning out. And it just went right into there. Go. Oh, I can't even. All right, so let's just reset. Let's try this again. Oh, crap. So I'm having trouble with my pedals, where you can already see it here in the bottom right, the gas, or the bottom left, actually. You can't see it because I've got my face over it. My gas pedal is just stuck reading that it's on about halfway. So if I come off the brake, now I'm revving a ton. So let's go out of this. I've unfortunately found a quick fix to this. So we gotta go under here and basically re-plug in my pedals, and they kind of just reset. So I don't know why it's doing that. What's going on? I don't know if I need new pedals or what, but it's super annoying. Also, now that I think about it, maybe actually putting me in the bottom left isn't the best spot. So if I pull up. What if I move me to the top? Maybe that would be better. And I could probably make myself a little bit smaller if I'm up there too. You probably don't care to see me that large. All right.
You're on a dry tire.
I am on a dry tire. Let's see if we're gonna survive at all. See, look, now my gas pedal is working. Oh, wait a second. But my video didn't change. What happened here? Save layout. It didn't work. Why didn't you move? Edit to push this up higher. Save new layout. And then it went right back to the bottom. What in the world just happened? Maybe that's what worked. Did it? Yes, it did. There we go. Let's get back out here. So we didn't have a ton of time that we set up in the rain. So let's get back out onto the track quickly. You can see the water back in the mirror is a little, yeah, I got no grip. The water behind you weirdly looks like it's like coming off like 6 feet behind you rather than like directly off the back. I don't know if that was for realism or what, but here, I mean, look at you can just see it on the track here, the kind of pooling. It's kind of cool. Look, you can actually see the water droplets moving back, like the direction of the car. That's sick. Okay, so now we're really starting to feel it around that turn. Our basic drifting. You can see the puddles here. Brake really early, no traction at all. Yeah, so now we're definitely into the wet weather. So if we go back, garage, and put on a wet, apply, done. All right, so we were way beyond some dry weather tires at that point. Oh, okay, get that out of the way. All right, so we're making the turn here. Ooh. Safety ratings are about to plummet.
Up soon.
All right, so rain should clear up soon. So we'll see what the kind of turnover is from a wet to a dry tire. Man, that was a quick test there of what happens if you touch the curbs. In the iRacing
We've
video,
got damage on the back end.
Said, you touch the paint, the curbs, and you are screwed. Right there, turning right, the right front tire, touch that curb, and immediately we are banking it to the right. All right, so let's go back and get out there again. What else do we need to test? Let's see. So the wiper's automatic. Definitely need to move into the wet tires as soon as you start to notice the rain kind of collecting on the track. You do probably have, this is, again, just regular rain. So there's kind of like the 3 light, regular, and heavy rain in iRacing. And this is just the regular that we did, I believe. I might be wrong. We can look on the video, but. All right, so if you stay off the curbs, be careful of the acceleration, maybe do some quick shifts. Definitely got to watch on a turn like that, the back end sliding out. I mean, even just going up this hill, I can just immediately feel how light the car is. Turn like that. All right. I will say I don't even have a direct drive wheel, and it is super noticeable as soon as you start to hydroplane. It's just like instantly the wheel becomes light, snap it back the other way, and you can kind of save it. This is like the slowest lap probably at Laguna Seca in the history of iRacing. So let's go through, see if we can put together a clean lap in the wet on wet weather tires. All right, so we braked way too early. Even in first gear, did not do enough to get around there clean. I think a part of that is you can just see in the bottom left, I'm braking so early, I'm almost back on the gas through the turn, and that's killing me both for the wet weather, but also lap time. Again, I'm not a great racer on track. Okay, brake a bit earlier. The nice thing is we'll have the like turning lines, like the 4, 3, 2, 1, where you'll kind of be able to tell, okay, if I turn at this corner at the 2, maybe in the wet, I'm turning on the 3. In an Indy car, that's fourth gear turn. All right, so we've got the corkscrew, brake at the 4. All right, that wasn't terrible. keep it a little tighter than normal in case we slide out there. Oh, the curb. That was so dumb. Man, I braked as I was on that curb and started to go left. But you know what? We kept it unharmed. All right, so now the real challenge is, what is it like when we've got other cars on the track? Quit. All right. Get into a single race. I wish there was a way. So if I went into owned cars, filter. Here we go. So we can actually look at rain-enabled cars for racing, which ironically, look at that, is the Ferrari that we were in, the Cadillac hypercar, the 1600, and the GR86. And all I have is owned on that. What about unowned? What else do they have here? Yeah, so they really emphasized the GT3 cars and the hypercars, Super Formula Lights, which is the brand new one. I really want to, you know what? We're going to do it right here. We're just going to get a new car. I don't know which one I want, though. The Audi R8, I don't think. I played Assetto Corsa a decent amount, and I always use the Porsche. But I think I'm going to have to go out. Shop cars. It was the this one. I hope. GT3 Cup, GT3R, Fine Sessions. I think this is the one that's in all the official sessions too. Yeah. All right. Add to cart. View cart. Great. You guys can deal with seeing 4 digits. Great. Done. So now I think I just am going to have to I know I've got all. How do you just update something that you just got? Well, maybe if we just go into the single player race, it's going to make us update. Your car, Porsche, great, because I picked that earlier. Let's go into a relatively easy track at the Red Bull Ring. But see, I wonder did they rain enable all tracks? Rolling start, double file back, wave around. So yeah, that doesn't really matter for what we're going to try here. Weather. Okay, so even here, if I do noon and then go into weather, oh, edit forecast. This is interesting. So chance of rain. Why can I not do? You selected an AI opponent that contains cars without rain tires. I didn't even get to AI opponents yet. Oh, interesting. So what if I do... Does the G... Okay, this should have everybody can do rain. Yeah, so chance of rain is ensured. Allow rain... Yeah, at any time. We're going to allow fog too. Cloud cover. Yep. Cool. All right, so we've got the weather down. Could rain at any time. Racing discipline, sports car. We don't need to really worry about any of that. Track conditions. The AI, we're going to go light. We're going to stick around 46 to 50%. Put us in the middle. Get a pretty big number of AI drivers in here. 46 to 50, I'm honestly thinking we're going to be right in that, which is for better or for worse. All right. Pretty quick load up time. And looks like it's raining right off the bat. So let's check out that weather forecast. Holy cow. Zoom. Wait. So I'm just straight up in the rain. Rain. So we have precipitation just the whole way through. Like it's a full couple hours. So that will be the interesting thing. If a lot of the races in iRacing from rookie through like class D and C are maybe 30 to 60 minutes. I'm in some class B NASCAR races that get into like an hour and a half. So if the weather forecast is realistic and the time isn't sped up, you're probably going to have pretty consistent weather for a lot of the race. It's not like it's going to be, you're going to have rain start and then end, like very rarely, which I guess that's even like real life. Like how many F1 races does it clear at the beginning, rains in the middle, and then they're back to dry tires at the end? Like that's happened at like, I think it happened at Zandvoort a little bit ago, maybe last year or 2 years ago. So if we head to the garage, we definitely want some wet tires. Did they add in? No. They did. Baseline wet. Interesting. So let's go into the wet tires. All right. So we're in the baseline wet.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the left side.
I have not
no sign of this rain stopping.
As the GT3 in a long time.
You're on a wet tire.
And the last time I did was in Assetto Corsa. And you already saw how trash I was in that Ferrari. So
catch stop 26. Stop.
I'm just going to lower this stuff a little bit.
Catch stop 26. Stop.
I wish I don't even know if they do this, but like the names here Like, who are these people?
Getting ready here.
Like,
Getting ready.
I wish you could almost, and maybe you can do
Pace
this,
car's in.
and I just never do it. I wish you could set your AI as to like specific names that you want. Like if you had like even Max Verstappen, just if you could put him as one of the AI that you always faced, or Lawrence
Green, green, green.
or just NASCAR guys. Like there's some Dale Earnhardt Jr. or something. All right, so a lot of fog. Can't see where other guys are braking. Touch the curb. The number of people that will happen to. Oh, look at that. Car contact is only
We got wheel
3x.
damage. We got damage on the front end.
So they did reduce that. That's pretty neat.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it.
So come up, literally touch this curb. And I was on straight into the wall. All right, let's just reset this.
Green flag, next time by. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed. No sign of this rain stopping.
No sign of this rain stopping.
You're on a wet
I really liked about the like intro video that they did was they gave you the audio clips like right at the beginning where you could tell there was going to be audio that the spotter gives at the beginning of the race, middle of the race, probably towards the end as well. We're like, there's no sign of this rain stopping. I imagine that's something that they'd probably say at some point in the middle as well, where it's not there, it's not there.
Getting ready here.
This might be in the general settings, but it would be really nice if you could actually say how often you wanted a weather report. I guess you do have that right here. But I wonder if they'll even give you tire suggestions. All right, so we're clear to our right. We're going to kind of stay in the middle here. See how the AI do.
We're on the left.
Quick shift up. So we got the blast from the guy in front of us, plus the rain coming down is pretty sick. Man, and then just your visibility changes so much as you slow down. You get awful on that turn compared to these guys. But they're still so slow with the weather that we can kind of just catch right up. Keeping it pretty flat through here. Oh, it is so hard to tell where that turn is. Honestly, in the wet weather tires, you know, these AI are only on, 50%. In the wet weather tires, I feel like I've got a solid amount of grip. See if we can come up.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. We're on the left.
I really wish they made that rear view mirror look a little bit better. Just compared to how good it looks when the weather is in front of you, it just does not look that good in the rear view mirror. I mean, it doesn't even look like it's raining. It doesn't look like, I mean, if your rear window doesn't even look like it's wet. I wonder if that was like a user experience thing over, oh, that was totally my fault.
We're on the left.
Interesting, I got 0 incident points for that. If that is 0 incident points, Maybe our safety rating won't hurt as much. Got a little bit of free space out in front of me now, which I was just going to say makes me more worried than it does anything else.
Right side. Clear the right.
Isn't this supposed to be like a path back to the track? I guess not.
Left side.
All right, let's see how we can do
Clear on the left.
coming back. So you definitely can.
Clear on the left.
Oh my gosh. Dude, in the rain, you're just floating.
Right side. Clear the right.
That can do nothing. Oh, it's because my gas is stuck.
You got wheel damage.
In the bottom left there, I really got to figure out how to get this fixed.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. You
Gotta
have
be
to
like a
fix it.
sensor or something. It's broken. See, like,
We got damage on the front end. We've got damage on the back end.
All right, fix that. Hopefully that stays resolved. All right, let's test this out again. I actually think that the guys at the very front with the 50%.
Okay, bud, green flag next time
AI
by.
would
Line
be
up on the
pretty
left
good
side. Pit road is closed. No sign of this rain stopping.
Now, the one
You're
thing
on a
is,
wet tire.
I wonder. We'll have to go check after we do a couple of laps here on like stock cars. Like if we're talking NASCAR, we're talking the Daytona Oval. There's so much physics that goes into this, and like how a truck series stock car would do in the rain at Daytona or the Chicago street course. I know I saw on Twitter people were talking about that as something they just wanted to go do and have fun with. But I don't know if that's going to be in the build for a long time, because I imagine that's something
Ready?
they didn't think about people actually racing in that, besides just like having fun to see what trucks would be like around Daytona at 180 miles an hour in the rain, which is something they don't do in real life. I mean, I was just at the Daytona 500. I was there for every race. And as soon as the rain starts falling, they are calling the weather and the yellow flag and the red flag to stop it.
Left side. We're on the left. Left side. Green light. You're on the right. Left side. Still there.
All right, just a little bump and shove.
We're on the left.
Only 1x for that, and that was for going off track. Yo, this is gonna be bad into the first corner if that's a 0.
Stay on the right. Stay on the right. We're on the left.
Again,
Stay on the right.
didn't brake early enough.
Stay on the right.
But I think I still have a 1x on the incident count.
We got damage on the front end.
All right, so a little front end damage, that's fine. Maybe a little aero impacts.
Left side.
Oh yeah, we really.
Stay on the right. We're on the left.
Oh, that Lambo got us off the acceleration there. It is. I don't know if it's just because I'm so focused on. Well, you can kind of see the Lambo scoot right there. I don't know if it's because I'm so focused on the weather, or maybe it's the sound of the rain is kind of playing with the sound of the engine. But I am forgetting to upshift a lot more with the weather. All right, let's stay off that curb. We in? Third, yeah.
You're in third.
See, forgot the upshift. Totally killed my time right there. Interesting how it's green on the edge. I wonder if that's like from the grass color leaking in. Check the weather. Still at 100%. 11 miles an hour of wind. Oh, I really forgot to brake.
Right side. Go to the top.
Oh, so I
right.
spun him and got a full 4X. Alright. So maybe they just changed the sensitivity.
We got damage on the left side. We got damage on the front end.
Yeah, I gave myself... Oh, man. A little bit of drifting. Alright. I just went really hard on the brakes right as I turned my wheel left there. Oh, my gas is stuck again. I've got an idea.
You got wheel damage.
We're gonna unplug here.
They said you cut the course.
Alright, to make pedals out. It sure did.
The car in front is going off. You got wheel damage.
Plug these pedals back in.
You're dropping a lot of fluid. We have to fix it.
Let's go explore some more in these settings. Let's just go into some test drive practice. Oh, true. So I guess we actually just have to look at rain-enabled cars. Owned, rain-enabled. So there is, I have the Cup Series car, the Xfinity Series car, the Truck Series car, the Gen 4, the ARCA. None of those have rain turned on. So they really did kind of stick to the whole simulation of, are they going to have rain tires in that car in real life? One final thing, the GR86 is a good rookie road car. Honestly, is what I should be using. What's another good track? Let's do, so now if we filter to rain-enabled tracks, interesting. Oh, look at that. So even for Daytona, they took off the oval. So you've got the 24 hours of Daytona map. I think we're still in AI enabled, right? Yeah, rain enabled, I mean. All right, so you're rain enabled, owned. What are we looking at? Atlanta Motor Speedway. Interesting. Charlotte Motor Speedway does not have the oval. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, road course. The Nürburgring, we've got that, which is impressive. That's a huge track. Silverstone, of course. Yeah. No ovals. And also, okay, oh, here's Summit Point. Let's do a good old Summit Point Raceway, because you definitely do this in the Formula V. Forecasted weather. Chance of rain insured. Everything else will do auto. Don't really care about if there's fog or not. Time acceleration multiplier. Let's do 4x just in case there's the off chance that we could get right through the rain. All right, so in the Formula V car, surprisingly, I could get to the 126s on this track. I wish the Formula V had. Oh, wait, it's not raining. We'll do medium downforce for now. When's the rain coming? It looks like it just passed. What? So rain's not coming for maybe 45, 50 minutes?
You're on a dry tire.
All right, so I'm on a dry tire. Oh, the rain did just move out of here, though. If I can just get my chair scooched up a little bit more. The track looks pretty dry. Track's dry. Definitely dry. Oh, it is wet behind me. Look at that. You can definitely see behind me. I am leaving some water. I love this turn in the Formula V because you come way over here and then you just take this full on in the Formula V, which in the wet would be impossible. Same thing, you kind of take this pretty, and then you hit the brakes. Get the tight turn here. That was kind of bad. I definitely don't notice the damp track as much. And it might be the pedals that I have, but what I really notice is when you've got the water. Oh, shoot, I did not brake. Oh, my gas pedal stuck. Well, all right, I think we're going to call that for the stream tonight because once again, you can see that my gas pedal is stuck to the floor. So we're going to call that for testing out the rain. Super appreciate you watching this. Overall, a couple of thoughts. The damp track, don't notice it a ton. Here, it looks like the weather moved out probably half an hour ago, so it could be pretty dry by now. But once you start to actually see the rain sitting on the track, you are in for the wet tires for sure. The AI seemed to make a little bit more mistakes in the rain. We saw the Lamborghini get a little loose in front of us. And they definitely changed the sensitivity of incident points because it seems to be more about how hard you're hitting somebody, the damage that could be caused, the impact to the race. Whereas before, I mean, it was like you really tap somebody and boom, your incident immediately at 4x incident points. So thanks for watching, y'all. That is going to be it for the stream today.